Yeah. Come on. Welcome.
Good afternoon. Sean Higgs coming at you here. A little midday money on a Friday. Football Friday, should we call it? Wild card weekend here. The 13th of January. Welcome on into the show. Like, subscribe, ring the bell if you're watching YouTube, Facebook here for the live video. Thank you. And if you're not, maybe you're on the link. We got the link in there to the Believe podcasts, iHeart, Amazon, Spotify, Stitcher, Apple, whatever that's called, the Play Store, Apple Music. I don't even know. Whatever it is, it's out there for you to listen on the chat. Twitter, Mr. Sean Higgs. If you're following on Twitter, well, good news. The free picks are twittering. I just hit tweet, and they should be tweeting. There you go. They're out there, just like that. That's how we work things here. The miracle of the internet. Who knew? Thank you, Al Gore, for inventing the internet. Great job by you. The Be Live link is in the chat if you want to head on over there. Like I said, listen, coming into the live show, new folks listening on a recording one, we do a live show every day, and it's a lot of free picks. My free picks, we get to them. I do the little recap. It's right there in the description. But for the show, they're scrolling. They're scrolling right now as I'm chatting with you, and you can come in and ask me about a game. I'll tell you if I like it, what I don't like. We talk about different things. It's fun, but it's a kind of a back and forth little thing here, in case you're newer to what's going on here. And I'm sure there are new listeners. They're like, who does this cat? What's he know? Does he know what he's talking about? And I don't know. Who knows? You might think I do. You might think I'm not. I don't. Long time doing this. Long time. As I said, 17 years on sites, podcast videos, all types of nonsense. Anyway, let's go. We'll do the little recap from yesterday. 3-3 in the video. It happens. 100 wins, 80 losses, plus 865. Premiums, though, go 8-3. Nice. We'll take a nice 8-3 day of premium college hoops. And I do have a 3-pack up today, and I'm putting my little link in the chat here. Why wouldn't you get it? It's an entire week for just $31 if you use promo code NFL. Comes at $31. And you'll get all my NFL stuff, which just so happens to be the best on the site. There you go. I'm having a great NFL season. Plus 43, 76, 62, 63%. Anyway, NBA winner last night. Boston Celtics got done. The line came down. I was worried for nothing. Boston wins 23-23 in the video, minus $55. And on the ice, 15-23. Florida, are you kidding me? You're up and they give up 3 goals in the third period. 15-25, minus 230 with our ice picks. Thank you for that. Terrible. As much as I've talked about like losing late on like a free throw or some kind of nonsense in college hoops, the worst is having a lead in the first, second periods, and then the home team or road team, whoever it may be, mostly it's the home team coming back and smacking me in the third for like 3 goals or 4 goals and crushing totals or sides. Well, welcome to sports betting. All right, today it is a short card, to say the least. Not much going on, but I'll try to find a couple winners for us out here. Yale in college hoops, minus 115 on money line. Again, in the video, 180 plus 865, and we're 30 games over 500 on the year, 264 and 234 on the premium side of things, plus 756, not too shabby there. NBA, we have another winner in the making here. Spurs under to 244.5 at the Alamo Dome against the Warriors. Big number, yes. I mean, I know the Spurs don't play defense, but 244.5. No, thank you. Give me the under here. Minus 55 though for the NBA season in video, 23-23. Nothing on the ice today. A couple games, nothing really jumped out at me. So we'll be a pass there. I do have though, and I'll pop them up here. some NFL props for tomorrow. Oh, NFL for tomorrow. Whoa, hold on a second. There it is. It is up here. I thought it wasn't added. But NFL for tomorrow, you should have these. You put them out the other day. Chargers and the Vikings. But so there are some player props. I'm going to hit those on right now. Because, listen, tomorrow there's 150 something college basketball games. There'll be a lot to go on. And I figure it's a shorter show here. We can get some little player props for tomorrow's games. And they're scrolling instead of being posted. Hold on a second. Let's fix that. All right. So, out of the Frisco game here, anytime touchdowns, odds at Will Hill. San Fran, Debo plus 150, Kittle plus 180. And on the Seattle side of things, we'll take Noah Fant for plus 295. BetMGM, a couple rushing totals. Debo over 13.5 minus 120. And CMC over 73.5 minus 115. And then we have the Charger game here versus Jacksonville Saturday night. Anytime touchdown. Again, this is from this is BetMGM first year. I'm sorry, I crossed it off because I brought it down on the other one when it didn't fit. Josh Allen anytime touchdown plus 150, plus 145. Eckler 2 or more touchdowns 170. Will Hill odds here for the Chargers. Everett anytime touchdown 275, and at a BetMGM Palmer for anytime touchdown 240. Obviously, I was looking at a little Christian Kirk for Jacksonville, but I did not really love the numbers there for that, or even NTN. My props here, they're going to be similar to our RBI props or any kind of prop we do here. I try to find a bigger plus monies 140ish range, and not really try to keep things at even money minus 115s 120. Although we do have the rushing ones in here. Again, play at your own risk. I'm not a huge prop guy. I know people like them. I'll throw them out there. I'm sure other people, there'll be some more. Obviously, people could come in. I'll be like, oh, I like that one. I didn't see that one. There's so many nowadays with the props. But those are just a couple for me there. And let's go. We'll bring Tim in for some NBA. And then we'll head on into the comment section. Tim, NBA today?
Yeah, I got a couple of plays in the NBA. Let's go ahead and I will start off the bat by being against you. I'm on the over in the Spurs game, but I have it over 240. So I got a lot better of a number because it was actually I saw some 238s on other books I can't bet on last night, and then by the time I was able to get to it, it was 240. I don't care. I think this game gets honestly into the 260s. I think it's just gonna be a ridiculously high scoring game. I also did just sprinkle the Spurs money line. Just because Warriors not good at home, not good on the road. I'm getting, what did I get for it? Plus 297 for it. Straight up money line up on the site. So over in the Spurs. You get the Thunder, who are coming off of a 19-point win versus Philly. So go ahead and give me the Bulls minus 4.5 in that game.
Yep. I like that too.
The Phoenix Suns continue not to be able to put up points. In the month of January, they played 6 games where one of them has gone over 100 points. All the rest of them have gone 98 points or less. So I'm expecting another low-scoring game from the Suns. Give me the under in that game. I'm on the Magic +6 and the money line. It's +6, and that money line is plus 197. Both of them sitting up there on the site. This is a Magic team, a Jazz team I do not trust as a favorite this year. I believe they've been a favorite 18 times, and they're 7-11 against the spread, and 8-10 as a dog, as a favorite, 8 straight up. So I'll take the Magic outright in this game. And then the final game, I'm taking the Nuggets I got them at plus 115. Most likely no Jokic tonight. He'll miss his first game since November. With they're just giving him a day off. He's been putting up uh, unreal numbers. So he deserves a day off.
We talked about that triple-double the other night. Somebody like triple-double were like, nah, he's only going to play 3 quarters. He had 21, 18, and 9 by like halftime or whatever it was. Just insane.
Yeah. But I'll take the Nuggets at plus money against a Clippers team that I do not trust. And then my best bet is in that Houston Sacramento game. 8-1, my last 9 best bets up on the site. You can go check them all. You could check them out there. Overall this season, 194, 169, up 24, 95, 53.4%. So having a good NBA season. A bunch of plays today. Let's make some money. Hopefully I can hit the Spurs. That'd be nice.
That'd be nice. Because everybody be on the Warriors there.
Oh, yeah. Come on.
Michael, good morning. Michael, what is the feeling out there with Correa going to the Giants? Did you think you should have jumped back in on Correa, or are you holding out for a Ohtani or perhaps a Tatis or maybe Soto?
Manny Machado will be a free agent next year.
Machado's going to opt out, but Juan Soto's also going to be able to be on the move. Remind me not to bet on Michigan again. Wow, gave up a huge lead, goes OT and lose by 9. Yeah, OT, baby, where the dogs go to die, Michael. I know. I did that with Hannah and Lenny the other day. Brutal. Marcos in the house hit the like button for me and Tim. Appreciate it. Michael Button comes in. Pacers +3 versus Hawks. Just fade them on the road. I'm taking the Clippers minus Denver. Clippers were embarrassed by Denver on national TV a week ago. I understand that, but as Tim just said, this Clipper team.
I'm all right with the Pacer game, though. I will say, because I didn't know which way to go after that one, because Tyrese Halliburton, one of the best players on the Pacers, is out for 2 weeks, and this will be his first game out. So this would be your fade the injury spot. I just didn't pull the trigger on them today. I want to see how they look without Halliburton.
And then like the Clipper spot, yeah, they did beat them. But as Tim said, how do you trust? Like, you come in to kind of bet on Clippers thinking, oh, this happened. They're going to look for a revenge spot or redeem themselves. They're a 500 team.
Also, no Paul George with for the Clippers tonight.
Oh, I'm sorry. So no Paul George. Basically, you're not having Kawhi because Kawhi's only going to play 15 minutes anyway. So it's not like he even plays. They're saving him for the playoffs. We got to get ready for the playoffs. Yeah, let's not be in game shape at all. Sure. That works out really well for teams we've seen in the past. Miz, what do you got here? Nevada, Iona, Yale, +1, Akron over. Look, okay, here we go. We'll jump right into some college hoops. So Yale, yes, I have Yale here in the chat. Iona minus the 15. Now, I don't really love laying a 15 spot, but they should be able to beat the Stags. Okay with that. Nevada minus the 2. Where is this Nevada game? Utah State. I want to say sort of like the Aggies a little bit there, but again, did not make my card. I do have 3 games today, but it is one of those days where if nothing's really going to jump, I'm not going to kind of force hand here. You want to take Nevada at home? I understand. I sort of like the other side though. Akron, Kent over. What do you have it at 142? Hasn't really moved it all there. I'll go over the 142. You know what? I'm 142 and a half. I'm going to say under Ohio, Kent State, 142 and a half. Or it's 141 now. So, yes, I like the under in that one. And Akron, the Zips against Eastern Michigan. That total went up to 142. I'll say okay to this one. You want to go over 142 with Akron. I'll go over that one and under in the Kent State game. Maurice is in the house. Good afternoon to you, my friend. Welcome in. I'm the GOAT. I'm the llama, Willie Reese. Willie Reese called me the GOAT. I don't think I'm the GOAT, but I do try. And come in here. Win or lose, you could get me every day. I appreciate your kind words. We'll keep it going. King D, there he is. New baby girl for the king. Congratulations, my guy. Welcome. ASU covered easily last night. Line movement scared me. Let's go back to last night's game because I know our guy Nick was in here saying easy money, Arizona easy lock. Well, they didn't cover the 15, but I'm sure for him it was an easy money line winner when laying 15 and 15 and a half. Arizona State, they did roll over Michigan. Or Oregon. I did say about the Ducks. I said the other day about Oregon. I'm just not loving what's going on there with the coach, everything. I mean, I faded them. I had the under the other day when they played, I guess, in Colorado, and they looked pathetic. JK, nice day. I say, we'll take it. We'll take any kind of good day, right? T-Money. Best bets with T-Money. Welcome, my guy. How are you today? Locking in with the King. What a weekend coming up. Playoffs, baby. Yes. Yeah, and we'll talk, we're going to talk some NFL playoffs. I'm sure you've heard this before. NFL faves of 10.5 or more. 9-0 straight up ATS since 2010 in the playoffs. Seems like Michigan State in the points, says Robert. Rob, why is this line? It's open to 4. I said to Tim before show. I said, "What's up with this Illinois Michigan State game? Well, 4 to 6.5. What am I missing here? Our guy's out. Joker is out. Devon Hill. No Joker tonight for the Nuggets. How do you feel about the Hawks?
Hold on real quick. I will say it's not confirmed yet, but most likely they'll give him a day off. It's not confirmed at the moment though, but the line movement is kind of telling us that it's a good chance that he's going to be out tonight. Just not confirmed at the moment.
How do you feel about the Hawks minus 2.5 today? We kind of like the Pacers. We know our guy's out. Halliburton is out. But Indy's just been a decent team all year. I'm not sold on the Hawks. I'll take 2.5 with the home team. Marcos, Kent State, Ohio, 4-point spread. I would be leaning on Kent there. Yes. Siena, Niagara. We got Siena, Niagara. That's up to 2. Yeah, that was a pick 'em last night. I got this right around that. Not if I'm betting, I would just take the home team, but I'm not betting that game. Maris and the Kanishis, a 3-point spread. It's come down. This was a 4. I maybe lean dog in this spot. I mean, this line to me, you know what? I'm still taking Maris. Give me the Red Foxes. Hawks minus 2. Again, we like the Pacers. I like the Pacers at least. I know Tim sort of leans to the Pacers. The other best bets, T-Money. Love Cornell today, but not my top play. Well, we're opposite sides. I got me some Yale action out of pick 'em. Should cash Houston plus 10. The Rockets, why not against the Kings? As bad as this team is, it is difficult to lay 10 with Sacramento. So I understand that side of it. Ohio versus Kent. Just for the chats, I have 8 or 9. 8 or 9. Well, I guess if you're spreading them across NBA and if you got hockey or something else, you get 8 or 9 plays. I'm like 8 or 9 plays in college today. It's a lot. Maurice, I like Nebraska plus 15. Everybody, all the money on Purdue line has dropped from 15.5 to 15. Yeah, but this is a spot also. I like Nebraska with you. I think they're playing kind of tough. And Purdue, they had a great little run there, right? In the where were they at in Hawaii? They had out of the blue, they're the number 1 team. They come in and beat a bunch of guys. I still think you could get some value here. Nebraska, right? I think people still are pumping up Purdue. I'm not sold on it. Take the 15. I still like it. Kent State, I did say I kind of liked here with everybody. And the Villanova-Butler game, why do I think everybody's going to bet Villanova based on their team name? And I said from the beginning of the year, it's not saying Villanova. It's a new coach, new kind of system, kind of like the Duke scenario there. It's the same name. You got some same players, but it's a new coach. I don't know. I kind of lean a little Butler there, Maurice. Fernando says Michigan is dead to him. Between the college football playoffs and last night, I hate overtimes with a dog. Bad things usually happen. Lock it in with the King. How about the Gonzaga game? Julian hit that 3. The crowd, BAU crowd. I thought they were going to score in the court. I don't know. Did BYU? I don't even know how it ended. All I know is that BYU plus 6 and they covered.
Gonzaga was down 2 with 18 seconds. They had a 3-pointer with 18 seconds left. or whatever the case may be, and then BYU got a horrible shot off and didn't do anything.
No, I don't care. I'll take a cover.
My over pushed at exactly 149.
I'll take my cover. Fernando, good morning. Markel, hello. Thoughts on Cornell? I like Yale. Yale is in the chat. Yale is in the chat, minus 115. King D. Higgs, Derek Carr's on the market. Interested to see who grabs him. Closer to market, but I want Lamar. I don't know Carr and Lamar, if I'm going to a team, it would probably be either the Jets or Colts, right? That's where you want to go. You have two teams that have. I remember the Colts. The Colts were thought to be a dark horse Super Bowl team this year, right? A good defense, got a good running back. We used to like the coach before they fired him. But out of the two, I think Indy has to be your preferred landing spot. I mean, you're going to go to play for the Jets and have to face. First of all, you got to face the Bills every year, right? I don't want to face the Bills. No, Tim's shaking his head like the Jets are going to beat the Bills every year. Look at that defense.
No, we went 1-1 against them. That was good enough.
I'm just saying it's not. I don't want to go face that team. And as bad as the Patriots' offense is with their quarterback situation, Belichick, the defense always shows up to play. You're going to get and maybe how about that for a landing spot for a veteran quarterback? You want to go play with Belichick?
Am I the only one that thinks that the New England Patriots should just blow up their entire coaching staff, even Belichick, and just clean slate and move on?
Yeah, but they're not going to do that. They'll let him. Well,
they'll let him go until he retires. But I know I'm a Jets fan. I think that the Patriots should just blow it up. I think that will end up bettering them because I feel like the Patriots are still trying to live in the past with Belichick. I think there's better options out there for the Patriots.
They had a special teams guy calling their offense this year. Patricia and Judge.
Oh yeah, they need a new offensive coordinator. Watch it be Matt LaFleur coming from the Jets.
Watch it be Josh Daniel coming back for the Raiders. They get rid of Carr. How about you get rid of that guy and let him say, "Hey, come OC us for a year, and then you take over for Belichick next year."
Yeah, I think Belichick's on his last legs. It's not the same since Brady.
No, listen, you go from Brady to a rookie quarterback or whoever.
Correct.
What are you doing? It's like David Lee Roth coming in. Hi, go take over for Howard Stern. How do you think that's going to go? Anybody coming in. Hey,
true.
Who's going to take over for? Well, actually, I was going to say Derek Jeter, but they had a good shortstop coming for Derek Jeter. When you replace somebody like that, you got nowhere to go.
It's hard to replace somebody like that.
And the defense, as crazy as that was in that COVID year, the defense was still solid. Mac Jones looked right, but then again, you lose your coordinator. And I said this, and I'll keep saying it about new head coaches. He's going to go to Denver. Why do I want to go to Denver and face off against KC and the Chargers? What are we doing over there? That's the division I want to go play in.
Yeah, no.
No, thanks. Do I want to go play in the AFC East with the Jets, who look like an up-and-coming team? New England's say what you think about New England.
New England. Blow up your coaching staff. Get somebody new. Tank next year. Go get Caleb Williams in the draft.
Yeah, well, that'd be nice. That's what everybody's gonna go after next year.
That's what I'm a Jets fan saying this. You should do that. Because you're not going to compete with the Bills and the Dolphins next year.
I just say the Colts is where, if I'm a head coach,
the Colts are probably the
I want to go to.
Because you look at the division that they play in.
Yes.
They have the easiest division. Easiest division.
Yeah.
That or the NFC South, but easiest division is the AFC South right now.
Yeah, and then you
just saw the Jacksonville Jaguars win it when they started off the year 1-6, 2-6.
And so Tennessee lose it when they started 7-2.
I knew Tennessee wasn't good. Obviously, I was way too high on the Colts, but
man, you and me both. Again, guys get hurt. What do you expect? Sean Austin coming in. Oilers regulation and the Jets over 6.5. Let's pull up a little cold cash on the ice. Although there's only 3 games today. I didn't have the window pulled up here, Sean. So I did kind of like this Edmonton over. So I know you have them in regulation here, which would be the only way to go when you're laying, 160. I don't want to do that. So regulation, sure. Winnipeg Jets over their 6.5 against the Penguins. I don't know about that. These guys, it looks like they've been on a bit of an underrun. 2 big 7-point goal games. I'm going to have to say no to that. I'll have to say Jets under. I mean, are we having crazy backup goalies for Pitt? Well, I guess Pitt's got a backup goalie going tonight.
Pittsburgh has David Tokarski, who's making, I believe, his first appearance this year. He played 12 games with the Sabres last year and was awful. Yeah. I like Winnipeg at plus money.
Yeah.
Yeah, I like Winnipeg at plus money. I can't trust David. Granted, it's Reinich for Nashville, but yeesh.
For Ranch, what are we talking about?
Not Nashville. Sorry, Winnipeg. It's not Hellebuck.
It says Hellebuck today. It says Hellebuck versus Smith. The Smith for
what? That's not right. Hellebuck played last night, I believe it, because I was hearing all in my group chat today that it was.
I mean, it's got to be for the 180. It can't be the guy
off of a thing called Daily Faceoff, which is pretty solid. Tokarski most likely to get his first start as a member of the Penguins. Last year with the Sabres, he went 2-8-2 with a 3.27 goals allowed and a 899 save percentage, which is not particularly good.
Because this one set of guy says Casey DeSmith is starting goaltender until Tristan Jarry returns, and David Rittich will almost certainly start for Friday in Pittsburgh.
Yeah, Rittich is going to start for most likely, and you're going to get David Tokarski because they're not starting DeSmith because I believe they have a back-to-back tomorrow, and they get a lot tougher of an opponent tomorrow, and they want to save their guy.
Who's tomorrow? This team's the team they're playing today is 6 wins better than them, and it's 13 games over 500. Who do they play tomorrow? The Bruins? They got the Bruins tomorrow?
They play in Carolina tomorrow, which is an Eastern Conference team that they have to deal with, a division rival that they have to deal with.
Gotcha.
So, no, they're much more interested in going after Carolina, which me and Nick we were looking at tickets to go to the game because the stadium is 5 minutes away from my house, but they were like $100 each. We're like, yeah, never mind. I'm not paying $100 each to go see Carolina and Pittsburgh.
All right, so upon further review, we will go over this Jets total.
Yep,
6.5.
There you go. And Jets money line.
There you go. Big waves. Good morning to you. Cornell, again, I'm on the opposite side. I don't know. We got a couple Cornell. We have Cornell people in the chat. I'm on the other side. We're going to find out. It's Thunderdome. 2 men enter, 1 man leaves. Ohio versus Kent. And Utah State, your 3 dogs today. All right, Ohio, you're going to grab a little. You got your money line in Ohio plus the 3 there. I get it. Home team. I don't mind that. And Utah State, I kind of like Utah State myself. Michael, Vikings game. I made a bet with either team to win by no more than 6 plus 170. Vikings play close games. Yes, they do. They do play close games. Michael, that's a lot of Chargers guys. I took the Jags at the opening, so I'm opposite. I got home field, better coaching. We'll see. Well, that's the key. The coaching staff. You definitely got a better coach. But talent-wise, I think the Chargers are as good as the top dogs in the AFC. I think they're right up there quarterback-wise with the Bills, Chiefs, and Bengals. I mean, Eckler salad, Allen salad. I mean, the defense, you got big-name guys who make plays. I'm on the Chargers there, right? We got them once, gone up a little bit. Everybody's on the on the Jags, and they played excellent. They've been awesome down the stretch. I understand. Home team. The defense leaves me a little weary. I know. I guess I understand. They're a dog. They don't have to cover. I don't know. I just feel the hype is on the Jags. Rightly so. because the Chargers guy. How about Sean Payton going to L.A.? Right? Chargers lose here. You're going to fire that dummy for playing your starters in a meaningless game? And also back to these guys in the props, Mike. That's all it is. Is I think there's going to be some offense there too. So I'm looking for stuff like that. Michael says Warriors last 9 road games have gone over, and 11 of the last 13 games have gone over, but 244 is big. Yeah, and it opened at. I was looking at some of the over numbers; they were at 239. So 5-point move. Hey, I'll take a shot and play the under. Not that I had the over 239, but from here to there, I have 5 points of value-ish, I guess you'd say. I mean, I know it's not really the way to go because I didn't have the opener at 239 and say, "Wow, look at this! I got good closing value." But if it opens at 1 and gets really crazy like that, the value's gone for the over. I'll come in on the under. Michigan State and Illinois point spread, says Marcos here. Yeah, what is up with this? I don't know why. 4-6. 4-6.5, actually. No, thank you. Utah State. I kind of like Utah State. And St. Mary's. This is the Mount St. Mary's. We're going to Mount St. Mary's and Manhattan. This is a 6.5 for now. I kind of lean towards the dog. Thug Boys in the house. Welcome. Robert Thomasshot, Houston, Sacramento over to 238. I'll say okay to that because the Sacramento team, as I said earlier when we talked about somebody liking the Rockets here, I can't lay that kind of number with Sacramento. They're not good enough to be laying double digits. Knicks 4.5. Let's. I got to get off the hockey screen here with all 3 of these great hockey matchups. Where's the Knicks? Against the Wiz. What's up with this Wizards team? How did they do yesterday? They won yesterday, right? When they were playing the Bulls the other day, I was like, ugh. How about the Knicks? What have won? 5 or 6 for New York here. Wizards have snapped the 3-game losing streak. I mean, I'm assuming that we don't have Beal or Porzingis or any of these guys. I mean, are all these guys still banged up here and not playing for Washington that are on their injured list? I'm going to say I'm going to lean to the home dog here, Willie. Best bet, C Money. Kawhi's been playing well the last 2 games, guys. Stop. Hold on a second. Now I got to pull up Kawhi's last 2 games here. Let's see. January 8th, 29-7-4, good against Atlanta. The 10th, 33-9-4. Here's the thing, though. He's had these games. I remember the Denver game. He did nothing in 10 minutes, 15 minutes. He didn't play the Monday before that. He comes in, he plays 18 minutes. He doesn't play the game after that. He has 2 good games, 8 and 10. Is he playing today? Is he playing after 2 35-minute games? I don't know. That's the problem, Timo. I got 2 good games out of him. Is he showing up today for a full game? Yeah. Well, that was good for 2 games. Before that, he sat out a game and then played 18 minutes. I can't bet on that ahead of time. No, thank you. Damon, I like the Kings first quarter and first half. I like the Bulls. I like the Wolves and the under. So I don't like the King. I mean, first quarter, I guess you want to lay a couple points there. I can't like the Sacramento laying double digits for the whole game. The Bulls, yes, because Thunder off a big win. T-Wolves and the under. Phoenix has been terrible. Yes, we do like the under. Tim's also on that under there as well. Tate the Great. What do you say, Higgs or the man? Yale over 144. No opinion on total. I do like Yale. Kent State -3. Both lines have gone up. Yep, it was 145.5 when I saw the Cornell line before the show, and it's a 4 in Kent State. We have a lot of Ohio love in the video here, though, Tate. Big wave. We're still riding the Sienna train, or does Niagara get it done here today? I lean towards Niagara. Little home dog. I think they're +2. It's a pick 'em now. They're +2. Michigan State's the most popular team for the NCAA today, and the line keeps going towards Illinois, says Michael Blana. Mike, exactly. This was a 4. And at 4, I'm like, oh, you know what? I sort of kind of lean a little bit there on Michigan State. I could see it. Now 6.5. I'm thinking Illinois. Again, why is it up? I don't get it. Marcos, VCU Dayton 7-point spread. I kind of lean on Dayton a little bit here. This is a big number. Give me Dayton. Villanova and Butler. I lean Butler there. I know it's a pick 'em or maybe Nova -1. This is really a toss-up to me. Didn't bet it. St. Pete's and Quinnipiac. I'm going to lean towards Quinnipiac. I don't like St. Pete's, but again, open at 12, down to 10. No, thank you. No, thank you. How about an under maybe in that game? I'll go under. King D. Higgs, thanks. We won our first game last night. SIU Edwardsville with the baby girl 1-0 ATS. I'm grooming her early. Michael comes in. I thought about the Bulls against the Thunder after a huge win. Bulls do not function well as a favorite against bad teams. They seem to get to play top tier teams. Yeah, but still, you're in a spot like that. You might be a little flat. I mean, I could see the not want to take the Bulls because they play down the competition. But Thunder are still a bad team. And it's 4, it's not 8. It's a smaller number they could pull away with. Javier, why Spurs under? This is out of hand now. Listen, 239 Javi, I'm like, I'm not really getting involved in it. I could see an over in that game. At 244 and a half even? No. I mean, the Spurs are bad. That being said, I don't think Golden State's scoring 140 because I don't think the Spurs are scoring 110. So give me the under here. What's 239 at 244 and a half? No. And Javi, take my NBA for what it's worth. My NBA on the season, I don't lie about things. 14-14 with my NBA, plus $92. Not super. Not like I'm crushing it. So that's my opinion on the NBA. That's that. Miz, I like Butler, Nova under to 135. I can go under there as well. My concern would probably be like a 62-62 going overtime and we get buried. Robert coming in Purdue at home against the spread. Awful. Yeah, way too many. This is not November when they came in and ran through a schedule and all of a sudden they're the number 1 team. Nebraska's kind of feisty. Double digits, 15 points. I'll take it. Thoughts on Nevada, Utah State? We want to bet Nevada here, says Michael. I sort of want to take Utah State, and it has nothing to do with everybody in the chat, with the exception of one person, like in Nevada here. Give me the Aggies. Markel's laying 15 with Purdue. All right. I guess I got to sprinkle money line on Nebraska. How do you like that? How do you like that, Markel? I'm going to throw some rocks at you. Tate's great. Tim, do you know how the Magic cover opponent threes took Clarkson at over 2.5 and the line moved from +1 to -135?
Normally with defense, they put their hands up and try to. No, I don't watch the games. You know how? I mean, I could give you the stats on how. Let's see. Orlando from 3-point land. Their defense is actually the 3rd best defense in the league for 3-pointers, only allowing 34.2% on defense. So they're actually quite solid on that front.
I guess they think Clarkson's going to come out and just bomb away, though, from +1 to -135.
I don't. I mean, Clarkson's been hitting for a while, so.
Tater Great, Michigan broke your heart. Had them +5 in the over. Yeah, well, how'd they treat you last weekend in the college football playoffs? Sure, that hurt as well too. Tater Great. For now, how many games do you have today? I got 3 college hoops, and then that's it for today. 3 college hoops, and then I got my NFL's been up since Sunday. my NFL packages. Marcos, Dayton over to 129. That's only 129 for Dayton. It's gone up from 127. Give me the under here. Give me the under in Dayton. Michigan State under 137. Yeah, I'll say okay to that because the line move just tells me Michigan's going to score 50 points tonight. 55. Utah State over 143. No real opinion on that. I got that right at like 144. So Villanova and the under thoughts. I lean under, and I kind of like Butler there as well. So T-Money coming in a lot of dog money lines today. Suns, Orlando, Houston, and College, Michigan State, and Ohio. Oh, again, we're taking some shots here with the Suns who've looked terrible. Orlando, I don't mind. They kind of play. We bet Orlando. I can't really kick in Orlando's teeth. And Houston, I get it because I just can't see the Kings laying 10.
And if you're gonna go money line with the 3, you're missing one big one that I really like, and that is the Spurs in the Alamo Dome playing tonight against Golden State, who's 3-16 on the road. You're missing that
worth
one.
A shot.
Worth a
3-16 on the road.
297 money line. I took a shot with that one.
Marcos, Akron, and under. What do we got here for the Zips? Okay, it's gone up. This was a 141.5, so at least you're getting a good number on it. Niagara. What you got? 128 here. Why can't I find this? Oh, here we go. Siena. Sorry. I don't know. I want to say under, but this is right along my numbers here. So open at 120.5 hasn't moved. No thank you to that game. Marist 129. And that is a 130.5 opener. So I'm going to say I'll have to follow because I have a 127 on this. So I'm going to say under 129. Bill, are you betting against the GOAT? Cowboys rolling the over. Yeah, everybody's going to be on Brady. That's why it's come down to 2.5. Listen, concern with Dallas playing on grass. They're definitely not the same when they're on turf. But with Tampa Bay, what have we seen out of them? I saw one drive against Atlanta. I saw 2 drives against Carolina. I saw a drive before that, I guess against the Saints or something. The numbers speak for themselves on Tampa all season long. I get it. Brady's a home dog. They cash at 70% clips home dog in the playoffs. I get it. Fine. You win. Manhattan under the 128 against Mount St. Mary's. Yes. Purdue under 130. Well, listen, I want to say over because I think Nebraska's going to score here. They're getting 15. I think they're scoring points. So I'm going to say over. Nebraska in the over. T-Money, Belichick hasn't a problem in New England. No, it's the offense is the problem. Miz, trust me, Jackson can't check off and read defenses when passing. I know you can't teach an old dog new tricks, but that's fine. He's good at what he does. The guy is an MVP on another team. Who knows what he'll be? You don't know. Baltimore's built this way. But should he leave? He wants to get paid. Teams are going to offer him money. I think the Colts. I think the Jets. And heck, Carolina. Why not go to? How about why not go to Carolina? How about that division? Who scares you in the South? Brady's going. Brady's going to be on the Raiders. Maybe Arizona with Sean Payton. Who knows where he's at? I've been saying Sean Payton to Arizona, but I will not be shocked if Sean Payton goes to the Chargers. Definitely not Denver. Definitely not the Rams. Those teams don't have draft picks to trade. It's going to take number 1 pick to get the coach. And he's not going to go to a team with no quarterback without a number 1 draft pick. Belichick will die in his office and then haunt the whole stadium forever. Tate's a great. I could see him hanging up next year, going to the front office. You know, he wants his guy in there to replace him. And then he'll go up top. Michael, as a Raiders fan, I like Carr. I think he's underrated. Throw him on the Jets or Bryce will come back at the D. I think they can win the AFCs. Yeah, I mean, I think Carr's a good quarterback. Let's remember the Raiders team was a playoff team last year. They fired their head coach. They shuffled the all offensive line. They invented new ways to lose games, being up in every single game and losing. You know, Jets defense is going to keep you in the game. Jets offense will be a little better. They get offensive linemen who are hurt back. They get a running back back. And again, everybody wants to kick in Wilson stuff. The guy won when he was behind center. You know, I mean, and I'll say this again about young quarterbacks. They're going to make mistakes. No one's coming. I mean, really, who's the guy who came in at the top of the draft, 1 or 2, and all of a sudden never made mistakes and was awesome? I don't know who it is. I'm sure. Have there been great quarterbacks right out of the top of coming in being awesome from day one? And awesome. I'm talking about coming in and starting like this kid did on a bad team. You know, and people got to throw out there Tua and Lamar and Mahomes and these kind of guys. But I mean, it is very tough. A quarterback needs some time to grow. And I'm not saying the Jets shouldn't move on or whatever they want to do. They got a good offensive line. The defense is there, right there. It's right there, that defense. It's great. Yeah, Carr. I forgot Carr is out there. How about Carr to any one of the AFC South teams? Cornell over 145. No opinion on that, Marcos. I'm just pulling for Yale. Matthew, nice day yesterday, Higgs. Thank you. Nice to see you on the leaderboard again. Yeah, it's nice to get back up. Sometimes, yeah, you know, Matt, we're going to have days where we're just going to be grinding along, not doing much, and then we're going to have a good breakout day. You know, I try not to worry about one day. I say that all the time for me or anybody else. And that's just not on the Win and Free Pick page or whatever. Any kind of, you go to any person, it's not anybody can win one day. What do you do for a month, a week, a season in a sport? David, hey guys, talk about me, David, goalie for the Penguins. Look at my name. How you feeling?
Are you going to play good today?
I was going to say, how you feeling, Dave?
Are you going to play good today, or should I put my money on the Jets?
How you feeling? Yeah, we get all the celebs coming in here, Markel. How do I feel about Quinnipiac over? I like the under. I don't like St. Peter's at all. Give me the under. Under. 132.5. Give me the under, Damon. David, we cashed CBB. I was all over with you. Yeah, here's today's tickets today. I got Yale. Not much in the chat to throw out here. I do have a 3-pack up on the site, but in here we got Yale, Chargers, Vikings this weekend, and Spurs under. Not much. I guess we're kind of leaning in hockey to that Penguins over, I guess, too, as well. Higgs, you love those Chargers. Team Money, again, with my props, it's just one of those spots. I'll pop them up here in the thing. Allen is a guy who's going to get targeted. Eckler is all. I mean, the guy touches the ball more times than Herbert sometimes. He just seems like he's everywhere with it. I think there's going to be points scored. So why wouldn't I take a bunch of Chargers guys with I like the quarterback, obviously. I'm getting plus 275, plus 240, 145s. I'm going to take those shots at a team I think is going to score 30 points. Obviously, I kind of like the over in this Jacksonville game as well, as you see here. You know. Where are we? Robert, I know you don't do NHL player props. Yeah, I can't even. Leon Draisaitl over points.
Leon Draisaitl for Edmonton.
All right. Sure. Sure, Rob Alfadianos. Mike Grady, Michigan State money line versus Illinois over. I do not like this Michigan State line. Like, it was 4 to 6.5, Mike. I have no idea what's happening here. No, thank you. It's just a no play for me. I know it's a marquee game, big schools. You don't got to bet it. You don't got to bet it. San Jose Sharks team total over 3.5 plus 135 on the ice says David. Again, ice for me today. I'm just going to lean with that Penguins over. Tim, Rockets Kings under 234.5.
That is the one game I cannot talk about because that's the best bet on the site. All the other games, fine. The 8 other ones, fine. This is the one best bet that I have up. So
there you go.
Sorry about that.
And I got no opinion. I don't think the Kings should be laying 10. That's my opinion. Rob, that's why I'm looking at Michigan State. Previous games versus Illinois, always close. Yeah, which is why it's just, 4 is one thing, Rob. 4, you want to take Michigan State? I get it. I'm with you taking Michigan State. I'll take 4 there. 6.5? I don't know. This be a no play for me. Take the great. Michigan football was so last year. New year, new me, new heart rate. Yeah, you're going to have some heartbreak. Definitely some heartbreak with Michigan basketball.
So Tate, when can we start going back and forth? Because it's first week of the year. My ECU Pirates head to the big house. Come on, let's bring it. Come on. We're about to get pounded.
No, I'll take 30 points with them. Michigan's gonna have a new head coach. Dane VCU under. Yes, Rob. Lots of defense. Michael's coming in. Purdue minus. No, Mike. We like Nebraska. I like Nebraska. I like Nebraska in the over. St. Peter's, I want nothing to do with. No, thank you. Not a St. Peter's guy. But I don't want to lay this line open at 12. I don't want to lay here with Quinnipiac. My neighbor's getting their lawn cut. Who's got grass in January? Nova, like Butler. Utah State, I do like though with Mike. Team money, I haven't decided on the Spurs, Tim. I think they cover, but they tank too many. Here we go. They're tanking games. I can't. We're done. We're done. You're out of here. No, don't even respond to him. He says they're he says Golden State's tanking games.
Whatever. I feel like, and reason why I bet Spurs money line instead of Spurs spread. One of two things is going to happen this game. They're about to either lose by 30 or they're going to win this game outright. I don't think there's an in-between.
Yeah.
I think if it's close down the stretch, that San Antonio is going to win this game outright. I'm grabbing a plus almost $3 against a team that has won 3 games on the road this year. Three games. Come on.
And they're laying a dozen.
Plus, this is San Antonio is probably their biggest game of the year. They have circled. They get to go play in the Alamo Dome for a game. You got a bunch of young players on this Spurs team. This is like, I don't want to say it's like the Field of Dreams game or something like that, but this is one that they probably had circled for a while. So no, I really do like the Spurs tonight. I think they win outright. We'll come back to it tomorrow.
Dave, concerns with me and your Cowboys they took. Yeah, well, they have terrible coaching. That's how you lose games. You make bonehead plays. Team Money, Tampa's easiest bet at 23. Can't wait till Tuesday when Bank has load off Dallas loss. We'll be ready for you, Team Money. Dallas on grass makes you think of Hollywood Henderson, Dallas on cocaine. Seriously, Dallas, look at Dallas when they play teams outside. Look at the Green Bay game. Rolling along, lose. Jacksonville, rolling along, lose. It's just the way it is. Just the way it is. Bill McDonald, I have the Chiefs in the Tampa Bay Super Bowl, large as well. You have Chiefs and Tampa in the Super Bowl this year? That's going to be 0-2, Bill. No opinion on the under, Ninja. I do like Yale. Ricketts popping in. So for my Top Scrum hobby box, the hobby light to show up. Little hobby light coming in, huh? Excellent. I'm trying to put together my Bowman Chrome set. You do Bowman Chromes? Ricketts? Actually, not just Chrome, but base too. I got the Bowman, and I'm missing, I think, 13 base rookie prospects, and then I'm missing, I think, like 15 Chromes prospects in Bowman first there. Team Money, Brady going back to New England last year. Not happening, Team Money. No. Jesse, Joe Burrow. He's awesome. Super Bowl bound Burrow. They roll this week. They'll be a little dog to Buffalo next week. They'll win in Buffalo. David, Lamar Jackson not passer. Who's the last QB that was a dynamic runner and passer that won a Super Bowl? No QB will be successful with the Jets because of LaFleur. I don't. What's success-wise? What are we doing? Is it stats or is it wins? I would take Carr over Mac Jones. Yeah, why wouldn't you? Corey Jones checking in, leaving in Villanova. I know we don't like Villanova. Other side. Butler. Pelicans, no opinion on Spurs under. It's in the chat. Look at that. Under Spurs. Gotcha. Casey, what happened to Michigan last night? They wet themselves, Casey. That's what happened. Looking good and then terrible. King D, have a good day. Best of luck to you as well. Rick, at 6.5 is a lot of points in a Big Ten matchup for basketball. Yeah, I don't get it. I don't get it there, Ricketts. Pounder coming in. What about IUPUI covering 5-1 overall? Kennesaw. Yeah, I like Kennesaw. I like that Kennesaw team. Francisco, Tim, what do you say? Give us the like button. We appreciate it. Thank you. Team Money, what do you talk about? Teams don't tank. Ridiculous. Happens all the time in sports. You got to be kidding me. Team Money, how old are you, Team Money? You got to be like 22. Definitely young.
Teams
young
don't
guy.
tank. Organizations do. You better believe those guys want to go out every single night and win.
Randy's coming in. NBA. A lot of NBA here. New Orleans over Detroit. I guess I'll lean with that one with you. Pacers, yes. Knicks, I don't like. I'm going to go with the injury-riddled Washington Bullets. Spurs, yes. Bulls, yes. Nuggets. I just don't like everybody's betting Nuggets here. It's up to 2.5 and everybody's betting them.
It's because Jokic is probably out. That's the line movement.
Yeah. Warriors Spurs over. I got the under here in the chat. Under Spurs 244.5. T-Money, yeah, Spurs been itching to win. You all trip me out. Listen, T-Money, we're right. We're right on this, baby. Spurs and the under. Bill McDonald, I lost $1,000 on the Chiefs Super Bowl against them 2 years ago. Yeah, well, thank you. And Bill, you've heard me rant about Shanahan. He blew the Super Bowl versus the Patriots in Atlanta. He blew that Super Bowl. They were up 10 in the fourth quarter. I had KC in that Super Bowl. I had the under huge as well. I mean, I was just slide betting that under nonstop. It's terrible. Terrible. Ricketts, I love Bowman series. I got the top scroll, but to get the Julio with Torkelson, you have to buy the Hobby Light versions. So disappointed. Got one of one press proof in a Donruss box. Well, Donruss is worthless, though. That's a problem, Ricketts. These two Donruss cards are terrible. So wait, Chrome's Julio with or Torque in the Hobby Lights? I don't even know what those are. I don't even know. I mean, I had regular Chromes. They're terrible. I lost a 12-leg parlay on Ohio State losing Minnesota. There you go. Nothing like going 11-1, not making money. Terrible, Ricketts. Spurs are in total tankapalooza mode. You can't tank in the NBA now, right? Don't they have? Didn't they switch it around? You only have a percentage.
It's a lottery thing. Yeah.
Good luck with that. Team, I'm 31. No teams want to win, but it's all one thing. Y'all act like I'm always wrong. Listen. I don't say you're always wrong. But come on, you just come in with these crazy
your face
statements.
Behind the scenes, just constant team money crap talk. But honestly,
you know what I'm saying? I mean, like, we don't. What are you talking about? I agree with your. You come in and take money line dogs. How? No one's going to tell me that for 2 years they've watched me on the show. I've never said to anybody, "Oh, you're a big dummy for taking money line dogs." I've never said that. Never. You come in and talk about stuff like, "Oh, it's fixed, it's rigged, they're tanking." Come on, you're going to get ribbed, bro. Dave, what do you collect? I collect football and baseball mainly with a little basketball. I do more, not more. I could do baseball. I like my old baseball. I like my 80s baseball. This new stuff, Dave, I open up some, well, I used to open a lot of videos on my other channel for the cards. I just can't. I don't get It's a refractor. It's a parallel. It's a numbered. It's this. Listen, I'd open up cards. You're just hoping to get a superstar or like a rookie card. Oh, it's a future star card. Oh, it's a rated rookie. Now it's freaking nonsense. I went to the local card shop. I'm like, what the heck? There's 15 different kinds of tops cards. I mean, there's Heritage. There's high numbers. There's Allen and Ginter. This is Platinum Series, Chrome Light. This is Update, Series 1, Series 2, Donruss, Prism. What? I mean, like, what? Come on. Worst team still gets more balls in the pot. That still doesn't mean you're going to get it. Mike, Dan, every time you say baseball, I see a bloody nose. Yes. Look at it. Look at that nose, Mike. Take a line drive. It's shortstop to the face. That's what happens. All right. Yale in college hoops. Chargers, Vikings, and football up for the weekend. Spurs under 244.5. And that's it. That's your Friday. Midday Might tomorrow. A lot of college hoops. NFL action. See you then. Thanks for watching.